Good morning. I have tried to film this backyard scene several times and my app has not worked, so I'm going to something else now. What I'd like to show you is this backyard here. I've already made a video of the daylilies. I think it'd be nice to show the rest of the yard, starting with my vegetable patch here. In the very back, I have lots of oregano starting to bloom. Right next to it is parsley. This cilantro is gone. It's no longer viable. My melons are doing very well. I have a honeydew melon here. It's quite large. Looks like it's almost ready to be harvested. Cantaloupe there is also ready, looks like. I have other melons around. I have a single tomato plant and it doesn't look healthy. No tomatoes. Well, there's one. This is my wall, and here's the gate. Let's get over here in the light better. This is a golden rain tree. It's a pretty plant. Will hopefully give some shade to this bedroom here at some point in time. This is the back porch, and in front of it is the Zen garden. Got some plants around the Zen garden. This is a spirea. This is a honeysuckle bush, new and improved. A lilac. It's a miniature. This is a mock orange. 3 boxwoods there. A juniper. The rock garden, the part of this Zen garden, is here. I used to have a bench there that I could sit in front of. You can see I am supporting, or trying to straighten, this elm tree, which is, although young, is growing very vigorously. We had an elm tree on the house where I grew up on Hughes Street in Amarillo. This elm tree is quite a bit different from that one. It is new and improved. It doesn't drop seedlings, that's the main thing, but it has resistance to the Dutch elm disease and other diseases that elm trees are prone to. And as a bonus, the leaves turn purple in the fall. I have a little project going here. I started digging to remove some cinder blocks and ran into the well that's here on the property. It's not functioning right now, but I took an interest in this. I started digging and digging, and have made quite a hole there. I'll resume that in the fall after it cools down some. Excuse me. This is, of course, my daylily garden. Thought I might focus on this train that I'm building, another set of tracks. This will be for a battery-powered locomotive. I'm starting to think that might work better than the electric powered for me. This is my greenhouse. Inside it I had, in the wintertime, kale, collards, and spinach. They're all gone now, except for everything's gone but for a couple onions. This I call the forest. It's not much of a forest, but eventually these two junipers that line the entrance will be much bigger. And I have two trees. Let me get over here a little bit. This is a hawthorn right here. And behind it is a hackberry. Chrysanthemums at the base there. This is just another spirea. It lost water for a while, and so it has some problems right now. This spirea is bridal wreath. Miniature juniper there. Nice color. A boxwood, a chrysanthemum. Behind it is a privet. That's holly there. Chrysanthemum. Two more boxwoods. That's a golden privet. This viburnum is not looking too happy. The heat is bothering it. Same with this lilac. Spirea is looking very healthy though. Now this section also, this has a railroad. This is the electric powered railroad. And I've put a little town back here. Got a ranch house with some horses. In that shack I have two young men, two young boys with moonshine. This is the train depot. I have a guy with his sacks of flour and other things. There's a gentleman with some barrels. I'm planning to build a saloon, a sheriff's office, a few other buildings for this little town. My pool is currently dried up. The heat, lack of rain. And one more time I'll show the house in the sunlight. And that is the backyard.